Hello YouTube, Scamp the Wolf here, back with another video for your viewing pleasure, and Ginger has a new album out entitled Duel, and we're going to talk about it in this video. So, right off the bat, I think Duel is a very good album. Definitely highly recommended, for sure. It does have a lot of the same style that Ginger had been known for up to their breakout album, which was entitled Macro. That's how I found out about them, through that album and through the EP Micro, which came before that, which I thought both were very good. I thought Macro, when I first heard it, was a surprise. I thought it was just going to be mid, but it turned out, no, it's not. It's actually a very unique take on progressive metal and all that kind of stuff, and heavy music and all that stuff. So, very unique band for that. And then the next album, Wallflowers, kind of like fell a little bit flatter for me. Like, it had the macro sound and all that. It had like the stuff that Ginger's known for, but it wasn't like it wasn't really unique enough for me like to really set it apart. And I haven't really come back to it since. This album, very different story than that previous album. This album is a major step up in a lot of things. Yes, you still have the same sound, but they try a lot of things on this album that are pretty cool. Like with the instrumentation and stuff, with like how like there's chord changes, there's like key changes and stuff in songs, and overall the production is very, very good. I think this is probably the best produced album that Ginger has done so far. Because like the riffs, the breakdowns are just so heavy and so good on it, and the vocals are very good too. There's a lot of good moments on this album. It's really hard for me to talk about this album because it's so like consistent with its style. Style is so good that it's like I could definitely see Ginger being very good, being one of those bands that's definitely appealing with their style, like, and that they don't really need to do anything too different with their style. And this album shows. I mean, like, there's a lot of good songs on the album. I pretty much saved the entire album on my best songs of 2025 Spotify list. But there's a lot of great songs. The first two tracks, Tantrum, Hedonist, excellent tracks, I think. Very good instrumentation. I mean, the drummer of this band definitely has stepped it up. And like a lot of band members have definitely stepped it up, including the vocalist Tatiana, who's very like the screaming vocals are very very like gritty, dark, and like deep, and like just insane. And then she has her singing voice, which is pretty good as well, like on a lot of songs, I think. There's songs where it's like all like screaming vocals, like Rogue has that, and I think Fast Draw has that too, which is a very heavy track, very energized song. And really, like, this whole album like is very good at that. Like, yeah, this is definitely good. Like, other highlights include Dark Bile. I like that one a lot. Love the changes and like and stuff. This is just like music, really. Like, they're very creative, very articulate with their music, as it shows on tracks like A Tongue So Sly, which is good, title track, closing, which closes out the album, and pretty much a lot of other like moments on the album. Like, it's so good that like the one complaint is that like it's really hard to choose a favorite, which is something like that isn't really much of a complaint. It's just more of like which one is the best one, really. Like, but like overall, yeah, this is a very good album. Like, and yeah, I definitely give this a light 9 for sure. This is probably my first 9 of the year. I did give some like credit to Paleface Swiss, that album, but like it was kind of a strong 8 to a light 9. This is just a 9 altogether, a light 9 altogether. So yeah, definitely recommend this album. This definitely gives me hope after the last album review for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this album. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Of course, this is Scamp the Wolf signing out. Take care.